Why did my brain even go there? I think that was my brain's way of saying I should do Hanayo next. That's a weird thing to go to. I don't know what that says about my own brain, but yeah. My brain is cultured, I guess. It's an interesting form of culture. Anyways, yeah, okay. Let's get on track for Hanayo. But first, why did my hoodie change? That's weird. Huh. Back on track for Pana. And I'll probably go back and forth between Pana and Hanayo a lot. I don't know how to wink. Speaking of Hanayo, I think it would be a good idea to get a nice bowl of rice to get into the Hanayo mood, which I conveniently have right here. Sounds like the best idea to me. What a great bowl of rice this is. Hanayo is a very pure girl, and despite being very low on people's tier list, she's pretty high on my list, so without further ado, let's get started. Oh, I need sauce. In episode 2 of season 1 of the anime, Hanayo has a gay panic here when Rin calls out to her. And then later on she kind of blushed as well when she mentioned Nishikino-san's name. Then in episode 4, she thinks Maki would make a good idol. Then Honoka held her hand and she kind of had another gay panic. Then the golden Maki Pana moments that made me trash for this ship. Why don't people ship this more? It's right there. Maki Pana was one of my first ships ever when I first saw the anime, so of course my brain just thinks of that. And yes, some Maki Rin Pana at the end. I'm gonna mention it, of course. Poor Pana and her girlfriends dragging her to see the second years. Thank you, Love Live, for providing me with this good content. Anyways, in episode 9, Hanayo looks at Ellie that way, and Mado Tori that way. In episode 10, this seems to look, to me anyway, it looks to be like a Rin Pana cuddle. Time for season 2. Episode 5 is pretty much peak Rin Pana goodness. I'm so glad Umi wasn't present for this because she would just died from blood loss probably from all of it. But yeah, it was very, very, very cute, very kawaii. And let's just continue this Rin Pana train with episode 10, where she tells Rin her outfit looks great on her. And in episode 11, Rin Pana is literally riding a duck ship together. In episode 12, she says Rin looks cute in her outfit. And yes, I agree, look at that, Rin is hella cute indeed. Then to finish off the series, we got some Nico Pana and Rin Pana here. Don't take my word for it, but I think it foreshadowed the Rin Pana and Nico Pana holding hands here. And for the movie, there's just some more Rin Pana-ness. Just look at it. It's freaking adorable and wholesome. What more could you ask for? Okay, that's done. I think there was some more stuff in the PVs as well. Let's take a look here. In the 4th PV, they do that whole thing. In the 5th PV, there's some Maki Pana for like a millisecond, but I'll include it, I'm taking it. In the 6th PV, there's Ellie Pana for a millisecond, and Kota Pana and Rin Pana. The 6th PV puts more sugar into my bloodstream than this rice does. Okay, it's time for the gay literature. And I think for a different change of pace, I'll do the school idol diary stuff for once, before the manga. Scandalous. In chapter 8 of season 1, there's some Maki Rin Pana and Maki Pana. I think my brain is just trying to push these ships very hard. Good job, my brain. In chapter 9, there's some pure diabetic childhood Rin Pana. I feel the diabetes in my genes activating right now. And then in chapter 17, it's a bunch of rare pair goodness, and I love it. It's so beautiful. I didn't think I needed Nozapon in my life until I read this chapter. Of course, there was fanfiction I've read, but you know, we're not going to include fanfiction. Okay, and then the special edition, Hanayo is gay for Rin and Maki. Also, can we talk about how freaking adorable Hanayo is here? Like, what the heck? Just like ooze all over the place. People should appreciate her adorableness more. Just look at her. Anyways, hold on. Back to the manga. Oh, so gross. In chapter 3, Pana blushes when Katori puts a band-aid on her. In chapter 18, there's some Maki Rin Pana. Mwah. Chef's kiss. In chapter 20, Pana says Ellie is amazing, and she's attracted to the gothic style. I don't know if that's gay though, but who freaking cares? My heart says so. And in chapter 36, there's this art. I normally don't want to include the art that's at the beginning of the chapter, but I'm including it because, yeah. It's totally not just to add more time to Hanyo's episode. Nope. It's time for the Sif main story. In chapter 13, part 3, Hanyo smiles when Rin holds her hand. In chapter 16, part 1, Hanyo offers to hold Rin's hand and help. Wait, this also becomes Maki Rin Pana. Heck yeah. In chapter 17, part 2, she blushed after being complimented by Honoka and Maki. In chapter 18, part 3, I think Pana is standing Nico a bit. In chapter 19, part 2, Hanyo loves walking home with her girlfriends. In chapter 25, part 1, Hanyo gets motivated by Katori. In chapter 41, part 2, Hanyo just loves to be simped by Rin. And then in chapter 43, part 2, she doesn't want to be separated from Rin one bit. Okay, that's done. All that data, I'm totally almost done with my rice. But yeah, let's just finish this strong. We're almost done. Big spoonful of rice right here. Oh. This idea was a mistake. There's Rin Pana art and Noza Pana art. I also don't think that the Kota Pana song was very gay. It's just hella moe and cutesy as fuck, so I'm not gonna include it, I think. Alright. I think I'm just about finished. That was shorter than I thought it was gonna be, but that's okay. No big deal with that. I just thought it'd be longer considering she shipped with Rin a lot. And based off all this data that I have geniusly gathered in my brain, I'll have to put... Where's Hanyo? Where's Hanyo? There she is. I have decreed Hanyo should just be put in the gay tier. Yeah, that's where she'll be. Just in the normal gay tier. And I thought she would be higher, but no, that's okay. That's alright. I guess that shows because normally she's at the bottom of people's tier list. She'll be towards the bottom of this tier list, and that's okay. She is still one of my best girls. I could technically put her higher. No. I have to follow the data that I have put together and my brain says. What my brain says is law. But, however, I am predicting Rin will be a lot higher. Rin will definitely be a lot higher. I guess that means I'll do her next. Sorry, Maki, I'll do your data after Rin next. Not that you care. Don't worry, my best Love Live girl. Your turn shall be soon. Okay, it's Rin-chan time. But first, I have to get into the mindset of Rin. Rin is a very Genki character. Very, very Genki indeed. So I have to get in her mindset. How do I do that? Maybe have a lot of coffee, because she's energetic. But I think the best way to get into the Rin mindset is with her favorite snack. Ramen! She's a very energetic waifu indeed. So, ramen is the Rin way that I conveniently have right here. Whoa, how did this get here? But this is the spicy kind. Oh no, what do I do? But Rin will approve, I think. But it's for Rin, so it'll be okay. Here we go.